Welcome to Freedom Phrase number 94. Freedom phrases are a few words. I've been stringing them together, I don't know, for about 2 years or so because they are helpful in trying to think differently. They really help you to expand your perspective, to get more creative in your problem solving, and to generate more solutions when you're making some decisions. So today's freedom phrase, story unavailable. Story unavailable. It came from a message that was on my friend Ann's phone yesterday. We took a walk in a beautiful park. I think it's one of the biggest parks in the country for sure, city park in the country. It might even be in the world. It's called Fairmount Park. And we're in this gorgeous part and we're having conversation. We're catching up. We haven't spoken in a long time. And she starts to talk about some of the stories that she tells herself about how life works. And I chime in with some of the stories I tell myself about how life works. And after all, perspective is really kind of an angle, a lens that you use to tell a story about how life works and how things are supposed to be. And so we're telling each other stories, essentially. And we go to take a picture of this incredible root of a tree. I mean, the tree toppled over. It looks like it was brand new, like it just fell recently. And the roots and the rocks that came with it and the green that's still growing. Anyway, it was like a metaphor. Like, let's take these stories and like pull them up by the roots, right? The next thing you know, she goes to take a picture and she gets a message on her phone that says, story unavailable. Story unavailable. Wow. I thought, you know what? That's it. We tell ourselves stories all day long. I tell a story about doubt and she's telling a story about relationship and then I chime in with a story about relationship. It's like, what? These are just stories we're telling ourselves. So if you want to have a different experience in your life, in your work, in your relationships, start to think about the story you're telling yourself. Push pause on that, re-record, and tell yourself a new story, one that's more generative, more expansive, more loving. And if you know of anybody that could use to get the message, story unavailable, right? Because it's time for them to write a new one. Please share this. And if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, Jackie Lesser, please do so now because these are ideas we're spreading. And spreading these ideas by sharing them is a loving thing to do. And love is the way. So get in the way and I'll see you here again next time.